Alright, it's not connecting to Twitch again, so I gotta figure that out. Uh, do, 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 do. Why doesn't the, why doesn't the content, doesn't the whole thing work? Might as well get another stream key. Anyway, still working on YouTube though, but anyways, I forgot to stream on I forgot to stream, it's Friday, and I forgot to stream in the AM, so today I'm gonna stream in the PM, and hopefully I can do and yeah, I'm gonna do some more Gran Turismo 3. It's just I gotta figure out how to get the stream key for Twitch. Because for some reason this plugin is temperamental. Alright, let's get a new stream key. And then use 1920 by 1080. Okay. Not sure why it doesn't consistently work, but there we go. Anyways, let's actually start the emulator. And let's see, and then all right. So last time we did. Oh, is the. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta change my controller. It's not showing up. I don't know why this is, but I can fix that right now. Don't like. Wrong button. Okay, now let's get this show on the road. Oh, hey Jack, what's up? Yeah, I'm streaming in the I'm streaming in the PM when I've been doing AM lately because I forgot to stream in the morning. Anyways, how are you doing? I'm doing some Gran Turismo 3 today. All Mog news, or maybe it's Almon news. Anyway, so I got 3 more races before the big one, the GT All Stars. You know what? I'm gonna turn up the game a bit. Alright, so we got Boxer Spirit, NA Sports, Turbo Sports, and then next time I play I'll get a start on the old GT All Stars. So, Boxer Spirit, I'll be needing a flat engine car, and well, that in this game that pretty much means a roof or a Subaru, and I don't have any roof models, but I do have some Subarus. You know what? Let's see how well I can use this thing fairly. Okay, I can only give it 2 stages of turbo, not 3 like the prototype model, but hopefully that's enough. Because this is a racing model, starting at Deep Forest Reverse. Okay, so we got an Impreza, a couple, looks like Oh, we got the whole roof trio here and a legacy, so this will be something. And just gonna make a post somewhere quickly, and then I'll get started with it. Alright. Let's roll. Okay. I could crank up the downforce, but I don't know if I'll end up doing that. Alright, let's see how this thing rolls. And also, let's hope the game doesn't crash, because I've had that issue before with the texture mods I'm running, but I seem to have fixed that earlier, but who knows. Yeah, oh, and the 3400 is falling behind, because, I mean, that's the weakest roof. Got the corner there, and it looks like the Impreza is actually keeping up. Both me and that one there. And there they go into the wall. Alright, looks like I'll be fine here. Okay, a bit overpowered, but it's gonna wear out the front tires fast, because Oh, your internet died? Oops. What'd you miss? Probably not much. Oh, wondering when stream was starting? Yeah, I've been streaming for like 11 minutes. I spent like the first two or 3 minutes just fumbling around trying to get my controller to work and stuff, but yeah. It's fine, you didn't really miss much. Yeah, I started streaming like 12... yeah. I've been streaming for like 12 minutes now, so... Yeah, I did... Okay, my tires are already wearing out, so I'm gonna pit. And even if the roof RGT doesn't pit, I think I'll be fine. Well, I'm doing this on a PC I built myself. I mean, I think you could... I mean, you could play... There do exist PS2 emulators that you can use on your phone, but I doubt you could make the game look this good on a phone. Because I'm running the game with texture mods and up with the resolution upscaled, so... You were talking about why stream wasn't loading? I didn't see any of that. Were you like posting it here? Because if you did, none of that showed up for me. That would explain it. Yeah, if there were problems on my end, I would have noticed by now probably. Except for one instance where the stream died on the Twitch end, but someone was there to, like, actually point out something was going wrong, and I was able to quickly fix it, but... Yeah, this was clearly on your end, because it says it's streaming on mine, so... And also, I am streaming this to YouTube as well right now, because I multi-stream, so you could watch this in even higher quality on YouTube. The Twitch stream is in 1080p. On YouTube, this is in 1440p. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I never saw any of those comments. Yeah. I mean, I have had issues before, but... But usually when I start streaming, I like make sure it's actually working before I like go full on. You ever play this game? It's a classic. Ah, that's fair. And speaking of racing games, the next wave of the Mario Kart 8 Booster Pass comes out on the 9th, and I'm looking forward to that. You better believe I'm going to stream that next week. There's going to be another case where the roof pits like right before the final lap. And yep, there goes the roof. Ah. Never played either of those. I have too many things I want to play. Yeah, I never played those, and I have too many things I want to play, even with my narrow interests. Spinala, I'm not sure about that. Would take some effort to spin out in this thing. Yeah, that's first race. And I'm thinking maybe I'll try switching to like the WRX wagon I have. Just for the fun of it. Alright. Yes, it is Friday. I normally stream in the AM, but I forgot. Alright, let's turn this wagon into a super wagon. So that means I'm gonna give it all the power. I don't know, how do you know it's Friday? Okay. You know what? I'll get all these parts too for the fun of it. Don't normally go for the clutch and flywheel parts in this game, but... Oh. That would do it. I haven't done that much, but... I could be interested. Engine balancing. Displacement increase, which is an upgrade few cars in this game can actually accept for some reason, except for, like, the old Mini. I think the Civic Type R can do it, and also some of the Skylines. Yeah. I'm actually not as feminine as this in real life. I do have thigh highs, but I'm not wearing them right now. Alright, here's the racing wagon. 524 horsepower. And it's in the World Rally Blue, so you know it's good. Also, I should probably save the game. Alright, Boxer Spirit. Rome Circuit. Let's see what we got on the grid this time. We got the roof pretty much the same as before, actually. Alright, let's see. And I'm keeping the stock transmission because, I don't know. But let's see. Yeah, might as well go for it. Okay. Did I actually put on the racing slicks? I can't remember. I was just kind of mindlessly buying all the parts. And then again, the tires still have to warm up, so... Not sure why the car is so slippery, but I am at least keeping up, so... Okay, this is definitely working. I'm gonna pit on lap 5 again, but... Alright. Alright. Now, I don't know how much of the gap I'll be able to close from just on my own, but hopefully I can close it some before the RGT event inevitably pits. And here comes the third place car, which appears to be the 3400. .8.8. .9. You fell through the earth. What did you do? What did you do? High building? What are you playing a game or something? .6. Oh yeah, Infamous. Yeah, I've never played any of those, so. Is that what the exploding in the rainbows was about earlier? Or is that just because it's Friday? Ah, yeah, that's reasonable. New fast lap. And at this rate, I should be able to close the gap even if the roof doesn't have to pit. Get back here, you. But it looks like the roof is having trouble. I did not mean to do that. But I've taken the lead anyway, so. Alright, final lap. And also it looks like the roof is not pitting. .7, so it looks like I'm still pulling away, so that's good. Alright, I win. Now to watch the entire replay, but not really. Alright, 20 laps of Super Speedway to finish this one series off. 8.8. Now, the RGT pitted at Deep Forest. It didn't at Rome. I wonder what it's going to do here. So obviously I plan to pit. Okay, I'm still pulling away. Now the most annoying part about Super Speedway in this game is that the pit lane is the entire length of the track. Which means you basically lose a whole lap worth of time in the pits. And I'm gonna lap the Legacy. So 6.5 ahead. There goes the Legacy. Seven 7.4. .1. Alright, I'm just gonna keep going until I start losing. Until the gap starts. So I start losing ground. .4. I have no idea where the RGT is actually on track, so... Oh, and it's pitting in anyway. Alright. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is actually how I... This is my real voice. It's fine. Alright. Yeah, this is how I actually sound. Alright, let's get this show. There goes the 3400. And here comes whoever else. Probably there's the CTR. And a yellow car appears to be the other STI. Yeah, that's fair. I am what I am. I could change, but I don't care. Alright, 5 laps to go. Yeah, that's fair. I pretty much only do this as a hobby. Like, this is pretty much my excuse to actually play games. Didn't quite get a fast lap. Oh. Yeah, that's no good. Alright, that's the Boxer Spirit series done. Show me the prize. And of course, it's the RGT. Ooh, and I got it in a blue color. It's almost the Gulf blue. All that's missing is orange. And well, next race is the race of NA Sports, so you know what? I'm just gonna get in the RGT. I can turbo this, but obviously I don't want to do that. Oh, it only takes 2 stages. That'll be fine. I don't know how much power I'll need, but... obviously I can't just get the turbo, but... Alright, race of NA Sports. 3 races. Oh, I thought that was Super Speedway, Apricot Hill, Seattle, and Tokyo. Very nice. Let's see how this does. I could have gotten maybe I should have considered the close gearbox, but it's probably not a good idea anyway. Oh, the Elise is back. Got a formidable lineup here. We got the Motorsport Elise, ZZS, Viper GTS, Griffith 500, and a Clio. Yeah. Well, yeah, I grew up with Gran Turismo 2, that's why. Alright, looks like I'm more than powerful enough. Yeah. Well, this car is from Roof, which is a company that's mostly known for making what are effectively modified Porsches. But their vehicle, most of their models resemble but are legally distinct from actual Porsches. Because for a long time in video games, Porsche was off limits because of an exclusivity deal with EA, which meant they could pretty much only appeared in Need for Speed games. That lasted until like the 2010s. So for a long time, if a lot of other racing games just used Roof instead, like, because historically what Roof would do is take Porsche bodies and whites, basically just like unmarked chassis, and then make their own vehicles out of them. Although some of their newer models actually have a platform that's made in-house, even though they still look like Porsche 911s. But in Germany, Roof is legally considered a manufacturer rather than a tuner. And although I think they do also function as effectively a tuner, like you could bring your own Porsche and then they'd modify it for you, but legally they're not a tuner, they're a manufacturer. So as such, their vehicles resemble but are legally distinct from actual Porsche models. So yeah, this looks like a 911, and it's nominally based on the 911 platform, but it's not a 911, legally speaking. Maybe I could tone down the power. Okay, I'm definitely toning down the power in the next race. I don't know. I don't oppose electrification in principle, but the thing is, even as many car companies like are planning to transition to full electrification, I don't think it's internal combustion engines are actually going to go away anytime soon. Like, even if they stop making them, there are still a lot of them still on the road, and those aren't just going to go away overnight. And so I'm not against going electric. It's just I don't think electric cars are going to completely replace internal combustion engines overnight, if at all. Like, besides the I don't know. I don't even know if I don't even drive in real life. Like, I've never even had an actual driver's license. Yeah. With my current living situation, I probably wouldn't actually get an electric car. A hybrid, maybe, but I've been a long-time apartment dweller, so the prospect of actually, like, plugging a vehicle in at home is not practical for me. And where I live, there just really isn't much of a charging infrastructure. Like, there are some like plugs at a nearby mall, but that seems to be pretty much it. Yeah, I've just never had. I've never had my license because for a long time my parents never actually had a car. One of my parents has a car now, but for a long time we didn't have one. So if we needed a car for like longer trips, we rented one. But for just getting around the city, well, we have a pretty good public transit infrastructure here, so there's never a need to bother, and that's why I've never gotten my license. Like, I do want to get my license at some point just for the sake of having it, but I'm also not really in the financial position to be getting a vehicle, even like a cheap used piece of crap. Yeah. I mean, it depends on the vehicle. Some are more reliable than others. When it comes to the current automotive landscape, I just dislike how SUVs have kind of displaced all the more interesting vehicles. Like, what happened to all the wagons? Yeah, it is at least interesting to see what the new technology is. Like, I wonder when autonomous vehicles will actually become, like, practical. Oh yeah, solid state batteries. That's definitely going to be probably going to be the next big thing for electric vehicles, because that'll hopefully that means like lighter vehicles and more range, and hopefully more longevity than the lithium batteries that most electric cars currently use. I think Toyota was working on solid state. Yeah. The thing about electric vehicles is that they haven't actually been like mainstream for all that long. Like, they have a lot of catch up to do with like with internal combustion engines, which have been around for, well, a long time. I mean, electric cars are effectively as old as the automobile itself. It's just that internal combustion engines ended up winning out in the end because the technology simply because electric battery technology simply wasn't that good. And it's really only been since the 2010s that electric vehicles have started to become actually had a mainstream push. Like, I'd say the Nissan Leaf is probably like the first mainstream electric car. I mean, yeah, like Tesla made a name for themselves before that, but yeah. Well, I mean, that's like what some people think the reason is for why General Motors killed the EV1. Yeah. Oh, you mean like nuclear fusion? I mean, I think that's also... Yeah. Yeah, but I don't expect that to show up in cars anytime soon. Except maybe in the Fallout universe. Yeah, I don't keep up with that stuff. Anyways, I win by like over a minute. Okay, I'm gonna be like, just be like a minute. I want to go grab a drink. My mouth is getting dry from all the talking. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna leave it on the screen there. Yeah, that's reasonable. Be right back. Alright, I have returned. Let's get back to business. With whatever. Alright, for Seattle, I'm gonna take some power off of this thing. Yes. And let's get the sports transmission for the sake of it. I'll probably run full power at Tokyo, but for Seattle, I'm gonna run with power down. Oh, we got a Zonda, Elise, Viper, NSX, Clio. Let's just go for it. And also, by the way, there's no way you could probably make the game look this pretty on a real console, because I'm running this with... because I'm running this on an emulator with texture mods. Well, that could have gone better. Ah, I don't have any siblings. Are any of these cars even modified at all? Because it doesn't seem like it. Hmm. What do you mean by boots? Do you mean like the actual boots or something else? Alright, my tires are only barely starting to turn yellow, so I'm just gonna keep going. New fast lap. And here's the Clio. Alright, final lap, and I've pulled massively away, but what you gonna do? Unsure how much power I needed for this series, and I guess it turns out not much. I guess I overestimated how much power I'd need because of how fast this thing was in the box for Spirit. Alright, I win. And I'm gonna take off even more power for the final round. Alright, Tokyo. Personal favorite track of mine. And I'm going to take off all the power. Back to 379. I'll keep the close transmission on, though. Guess no one here is even modified. Because the Viper has like 450 horsepower and I'm keeping up stock. Forgot how good the engine in this thing sounded while stock. Still about 2.7 seconds ahead. Zonda is still keeping up with me. Now I know the Zonda has like a screwed up transmission in this game, so it doesn't actually have that high of a top speed. So, but I guess it doesn't matter here too much actually. .49. .8. And my tires are starting to turn yellow, but it would be 3.1. But since I don't have a huge lead and I don't know if the Zonda will pit, I'm just gonna try and no-stop this. I don't know, I've never done... Fun fact, well, I've never done that before, so I wouldn't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm into that. Yeah, I've never tried, so... I've never even been in a real relationship, so... I never even figured out my actual sexual orientation. Oh, you'd never been in a relationship either, or the other thing? Yeah. Well, I never figured out my actual sexual orientation either. Officially, I describe myself as sexually disoriented, but of course that's not a real thing. Yeah, I never had the formal chance to figure any of that out. Yeah, but I don't... Even if you acknowledge it, I don't know what it means either. And I'm not going to try and make it an actual thing. Why is gender, anyway? Oh, there goes the Viper in. Yeah, but why is gender? Also, also in unrelated news, last night I bought a used Nintendo Wii off someone. Maybe I'll stream with that thing at some point. No, not like that kind of Wii. And I'm not wearing pants right now anyway. Yeah, maybe I'll stream with the Wii at some point. I'm just still waiting on a dongle to... Yeah. I'm still waiting on a dongle because I don't have any way of plugging it into my monitor. Because that thing use like the RCA plugs, and yeah, there's a dongle you can get that plugs in that lets you use the Wii with an HDMI cable, because you used the RCA plugs originally, and I have nothing to plug those into, so I'm just getting a cheap dongle that I don't know. Well, you could call it that. Well, what do you call it? Hello, Young Easy. How do you do? Yeah, I mean, that works too. Potato, tomato. Yeah, I'm doing alright. But yeah, I do have a Wii, and maybe I'll stream with it at some point, because there are things I want to do on it, because I am getting a copy of Mario Kart Wii, and, well, there are mods for Mario Kart Wii, and people have resurrected the old online infrastructure, so that could be worth some fun. Modified Sally, yeah, pretty much, except, yeah, I never thought about that, except legally legally speaking, this isn't actually a 911. It resembles, but is legally distinct from one. And also, the Wii that I bought has apparently already been like hacked, because I was gonna do it myself, but the person selling it gave me an SD card and a USB drive, so it's already been hacked. And I poked through the files, and there's a copy USB loader on there, and also backups of both Mario Galaxy and one of the Mario Kart games, and a couple other things. Twilight Princess was on there, but except not really. Apparently it doesn't work, but I'll fix it later. I don't know, I've never even played that game. Boom, I win. Wait, did the Zonda pit in? What happened? I missed that. I wasn't paying attention. Because it looks like I latched the Clio. Yeah, the Zonda did pit in. And speaking of Zonda, here's the Zonda. I believe this is the C12S though, not the base C12. Let's see. Also, I think another GIFX boot followed me on Twitter just now. Whatever. Yep, C12S, so you get 543 horsepower, except the gearing is all screwed up in this game, but I'll fix it later. There's a race I want to use that thing in later anyway, so... Anyways, I'm going to do one more series for today, and that's going to be the race of Turbo Sports. 3 races, one of them's on test course, of course. So... Time to get a turbo car. And the first round's at midfield, so... You know what? Let's see how this thing does. It has a turbo in it. And I can put an obscene amount of power on this, but I don't need that. No, if anything, I expect this thing to be a bit overpowered, but... I'm not sure how fast the AI even is here, so... It's... Of course, it's all... Oh, we got the Mines R34, it looks like, there, so... nice launch. I was gonna launch it in first, but then I realized this thing can actually handle a second gear launch okay. Oh, there goes the R-34 Skyline. Alright, it looks like this thing will actually be pretty equally matched with the mine's R-34. I do have one of those myself, maybe I'll give it a spin. Of course, kind of figured everyone here would be Japanese, but of course I'm driving like this thing. Now the question mark here is tire wear, like, will the other guys have to pit? Because I'm not sure. Will I have to pit? Because I don't remember how well this thing does on tires. right. At this rate, I could probably no-stop this. And even if I couldn't, I've still got more than enough lead that I could probably safely pit. Oh, my tires are definitely turning yellow now. And I have a huge lead, and so whether or not the R34 pits, I don't know, but I don't care. Now, why is this only 10 laps rather than like 15 with some of the earlier midfield rounds in the Pro Leagues? At least this race will go by relatively quickly. And of course, there goes the skyline in. Uh, Hello, Latvia. How do you do? I'm doing okay. Just playing some Gran Turismo 3. Oh, thank you for the follow. So what are you up to lately? Oh, nice. I used to have an actual PS2 and this game, but not anymore. So I'm doing this on an emulator. Ah, so you haven't modded? I never had the chance to mod mine. I did have a modded Wii back in the day, though, and I recently picked up a Wii again, and the person who sold it to me already modded it, so... Anyways, I win. Yeah, but I'm playing this on an emulator right now, so... Which means I have it upscaled to 4K in the emulator, even though I can't stream in 4K. And I have texture mods, so the game looks super nice. Ah, nice. Are you gonna go for all golds on all the licenses? Because that's what I did on this playthrough. Like, if you go... Because, yeah, I went for all golds and all the licenses on this playthrough, as you can see. And I still have all the original license prizes. Anyways, next, you can try. Yeah, it takes quite a bit of effort. Anyways, time for round 2 of the Turbo Sports, and that takes me to test course, and you know what that means. And I'm going to show this race no respect. What's a car I could use? Alright, let's use this thing. It's test course. I don't give this track any respect in this game, so... Where did I use this thing last? Route 11? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway. Of course, I'm going to blow everyone away, which is exactly what I'm trying to do, because screw test course. And then... widen out the gearing. Yeah. Have you ever gotten all golds on all the licenses on any of the Gran Turismo games before? Because I've done it for the first 4 titles. Yeah. I mean, I streamed Gran Turismo 1 and 2 last year and got all golds on all the licenses on both of those. Especially difficult on the first game, like... It took me almost an hour to gold the first A license test on there. Alright, I'm probably going to reach red line in this. Okay, 243, I don't... Looks like I'll be fine for gearing. Yeah, well, yeah, the B, yeah, like, that's an easy test to gold. Like, there are some tests that are easy to gold, but some that take a lot of effort. Like, when I was younger and I played this on an actual PS2, I was good enough, still good enough to get all golds on the first two licenses. Like, but it wasn't until much later, like when I played on an emulator, that I went for all golds on all the licenses. And for Gran Turismo 3, I can definitely tell you, like, what the hardest tests in each license are. Is this your first time ever playing Gran Turismo 3, or have you played it before? Ah, yeah. Well, yeah, the simulation mode is like the real meat of the game. Ooh, also it's... Why is my model lagging out? Because the game is not lagging out. Okay, why is my CPU usage suddenly spiking? That's weird. Like, why is my frame rate suddenly dropped to like 30 frames per second? Like, that's strange. I don't know why it's doing that. Like, something's off here. Hold on. I'm gonna... Okay, okay, something's off here. Something's way off here. I don't know what's happening, but my CPU usage is like 6%, which doesn't sound like much, but normally it doesn't go this high, and the frame rate has dropped to like 20 FPS. Like, why is it doing this? Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna say, let's see. I'm just gonna make a save state here, and then see if that, and then restart the emulator, because that's not supposed to happen. And then just give me a sec. I'm gonna restart VC face. Okay, and then all. Okay. Okay, for some reason my CPU usage is like... For some reason the game is dragging down my CPU. I'm not sure what's going on here, but... But it shouldn't be like... It's not supposed to be like this laggy. Come on, go back to 60. I know you can do it. Hmm. Maybe I'll just close all these extraneous programs and hopefully that does it. Alright, alright, you know what? I'm gonna have to abort this and resume this later. I'll still keep the save state, but Like, I'm not sure why my CPU usage is suddenly, like, spiked and I don't feel like stopping or resuming, so I'm just gonna call it quits for now. Oh, failing the second V2, yeah. But yeah, because my CPU usage is kind of screwy right now, I'm gonna call it quits. Like, I'm not sure what's going on here. Anyways, yeah, yeah. Sorry about that, but yeah, I can't play like this, so I'm just gonna call it here, and I'll resume next time, and hopefully next time I can actually actually finish this, and yeah, yeah, thanks. Well, I was hoping I'd be able to finish the Turbo Sports series today, and then like get a proper start on the GT All Stars next time. But I guess I'll have to finish Turbo Sports later. But anyways, I'm gonna go. I found some. Oh, hey, I found. All right, I found someone to raid. So, anyways, that's gonna do it for this session. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.